I haven't set anything up, but I'm back. I'm here. My gosh. This has been installing new update. I didn't tell you to install a new update. Excuse-moi. Excuse-moi. Goofy goobers. I love when call goofy goobers. Oh, did I even complete this obby? I don't think I did. Okay, I'm just gonna complete this obby because, you know, something to do. Also, we need our iconic stream music on, so you guys are not. Okay, shuffle. No, not the first song. No, it's not intro time. Shush.
It's time for you to get
No, I don't want to get Speechify. Whee! Why is the launcher still, like, why? Lunar client, go away! Wait, no, I don't want to uninstall it. How do I actually shut this app? Like, bro, stop running in the background. Exit to dock, tooltips, computer setup. Closing notification. Just once? Playing notifications? How do I actually get out of this? Like, wait. It wants me to sign into Minecraft again? Ugh! You know what? That's how I feel about that. That is how I feel. Nuh-uh. Okay, we're opening Roblox, we're opening Twitch, we're doing all the good things. That is not how you spell Twitch. Goofy. Oh, no, no, I don't need Twitch Prime! No, I do need Twitch Prime, but not right now. Okay, chill. Mute site. Alright, we're fine, we're chilling. September. Let's go. September's so cool. Hey! My thing is actually, what's it called? Oh, my follower goal is actually, for once, accurate. It's actually accurate. No, don't. Stop! No! It's giving me all the stream alert. What is that? No, stop. Dismiss all this mail. I don't care. Mail, stop telling me you have more messages. I told you I do not care. WWWD. I do not care. Oh, let me just post that stream notice. Let's figured out the problem and we're back. Okay, so we're on stage 618, which is Hoggies. Why are you pink? Oh, never mind. Never mind, I know why you're pink. Because you felt like it. Got me all. Alright, so our Twitch chat, it should be working. Everything should be all good and dandy. Google Mail. What is this? Ooh, accessories. That's cool. I was not aware that they had, why is my whoa, 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 whoa. Google Drive. Why am I signed out of my Google? No, seriously, why am I signed out of my Google Drive? What is this? I didn't do this. I don't know why I'm signed out of my Google Drive. I've still got this Skippy. Maybe it's just Did I do a creative password for this? Ugh. This is bad. I didn't think it was gonna make me do this. Ugh. Hold up. Okay, there's a big problem going on, guys. Well, I'm not sure where it would be. Oh? Oh, wait. Wait. I found it. Okay, we're good. We should be good. Is this even on the right... Okay, yes, it is in the right browser. I was about to say. Okay, we're good. Not now. And... No, I did not mean to star that, actually. Let me log in. All the goodies. And we do a little reload. And we boom, bam, 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 bam. And we're all good. And then we have an ad break coming up. So be prepared. Alright, that works. Perfect. Perfect, guys. Putting this on low quality. Always show events. New. Yeah, there's some new features there, which is cool. Alright, back to parkour. We've got to complete this parkour because I started it and I have not finished it. We're on stage 618, so should be interesting. See if we can complete it. You know, I love my parkour. If you guys want to play, I forget what this obby. Hold up, it's called Mega Easy Obby, and it has 125 stages. Not that you guys will. Oh, not that you guys are guaranteed to get in my lobby, but the last time I did this was actually on my own. I was doing this on my own, but like people in the chat were just like not speaking English, so it's really awkward. I didn't know what they were saying, and I only got a couple of English messages, which was very weird. Like, they said hi and that was like it. And then, you know, misspelled my username wrong. I'm guessing it's the pink. Well, yeah, it's the pink. Doy. I meant the darker pink. For that one. Because it just, I don't know, it makes sense. Oh yeah, the bicycle obby is very fun. Although it is like a speedrunning thing. I could try to get a world record, but I don't know, man. If I would actually... I don't really think I would be able to do that at the skill level I'm at, because they use a lot of tricks that I personally just don't. Some of them I don't even know how to do. I've just been seeing them like pop up on my thing for like Roblox obby, but you're on a bike. I think there's another world to that as well, which is exciting. I do want to try that out if there actually is a new world that we can play. And get like, they say sub, I don't know what the sub stands for. Like they say sub 50 or something. Or sub 5 minutes, and I'm like, what is that? What does the sub stand for? What does it stand for? It's like a term that I don't know what it means. And I've seen it used in a lot of speedruns, and I've just not been sure what exactly it means. Oh, wait, I realized you guys can't... Oh. Ignore that, guys. You guys could see that the whole time. Let's actually shrink that down a little bit. Yeah, let's just shrink it down until it fits. Because I'm too lazy to do it the other way. And plus I can move it around now. So I can actually see what's on my screen. See, the thing with that was, I was was like waiting for I didn't realize I was not on the right screen. I was waiting for I was like, the Roblox is too big. I can't see what's on the screen. And so then I went to go look, and then I realized, oh, yeah, you didn't ever switch scenes, did you? Yeah. So a little bit, enable easy mode. What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means, because I thought this was easy mode. I mean, it says it's an easy obby, and it is a really, really easy obby. I feel bad for the mobile users, though. Just because on mobile, these stages can be a little bit harder, not only because mobile is limited to the mechanics aspect, but... No, actually, no, just that. But also lag, I guess. Lag is more frequent. Laptop users may also experience some lag. Maybe not as much in this one, though, because there's not really any, like, crazy mechanics or things into it. I guess the only thing that a cruddy laptop wouldn't be able to hold is the fact that all of these, like, components of the game are loaded at once. So that would be kind of... Laptops are just not great for gaming. Although I do figure that if you're gonna have a cruddy laptop for streaming, that you should just do Roblox, because it's probably one of the easiest games not to get lag on. Like, there's so many options with that, and you can find just different ones that don't lag as much. You know, just ones with not a lot of... You could do all the obby parkours in the world. Probably. You know, as long as there's no fancy mechanics. Because, like, the bike one, I saw my friend playing that one because I told them about it, and I told them it was fun. But they were struggling. It makes it a little bit harder. When well, not just a little, it makes it quite a bit harder when you have a laptop. When you have a laptop, everything's just kind of it's like that pufferfish sound. It's just kind of Do I even have that on my soundboard? Because I feel like I should. I feel like I very much should. Anyways, you guys missed a whole week of me streaming. Well, maybe not a whole week. I don't actually remember, but no, I think it was a whole week because I didn't stream on Monday or Tuesday, and then Wednesday and Thursday we were having the problem because I made 2 announcements, and then on Friday I didn't make any announcement because my stream schedule says I don't stream then, which I don't. I don't stream on that day, but you know, it's yeah, and this stream's even a bit late because I wasn't expecting to be able to stream today. I was just kind of like, well, the guy's gotta come, you know, and fix it. But then I figured, you know what, I might as well poke a chance at it myself because I wanted to get you guys out a stream and, you know, talk about some things. Because, let's be real, streaming is a great platform to just talk about things and then plan what I'm going to say at school. You know, then I have interesting things I could talk to people about at school because, I don't know, like at school, you don't really get these, you can't really like talk just as much as you want. You have to engage in small talk, which is a very... I don't like small talk. Small talk is insufferable. It's very annoying, but... So here I get all my, deeper conversations, I guess. Ooh, this is really transparent. That was really transparent and hard to see. I feel bad for anyone with low graphics on that. Cause I don't know. Maybe they'd be able to see it easier, but I feel like they wouldn't. And these little triangles. whenever I do these things, I'm always like, I was looking at the leaderboard because I was racing people, because that makes it a little bit more interesting. But now that I'm on stream, I don't really feel... I mean, I could race people, but I feel like when you're solo, you're more compelled to race because, well, obviously you don't have anything else to do. I mean, you could talk and conversate, but that's kind of odd. Why am I... Okay, my skin just broke there. Oh, also, I did get a haircut. I don't know if you guys noticed, because, I mean, with short hair, like, when you get a haircut, it pretty much just looks the same, unless you do something real whack to it. I didn't really change much, except... Wait, what's happening here? This is all red. Okay, this actually maybe looks like a hard stage, so I'm... Unless it's just not. I don't know. It's weird triangles. I'm sure I could beat this person at it, though. Oh, okay. Can I get on top of the triangle? Because I feel like this is the better strat. Yeah, this is definitely a better approach to this, because then it's just like those blocks that you step on. Okay, okay, chat. And we're through. And we also beat that person in the little race that we was talking about. I usually beat the people in the races. Even if they're like 100 stages away, I'm pretty good. I'm good like that. Okay, no, that's definitely too far of a jump. I cannot do that. I can, however, do that, which does act just a little bit of a time save. So yeah, my week was, well, we started this project in English, which I'm pretty excited about. So I have this OC, like story OC on, I created them in creative writing, but then I've kind of like adapted them as well. And they've just kind of become like a writing Sona, I suppose you could say. And their name is Crowley Faucher, which Faucher is actually a term in French, which I'm using to mean scythe, because scythes are very cool. They're a cool little weapon. I think, anyways. Like, you know, they talk about, like, the Grim Reaper, who's, like, the death guy. I don't even know what that comes from, but I know it's, like, something in fantasy that people have made up. That there's, like, a Grim Reaper who comes to us. And, like, yeah. When we're about to die. And just leads us to the afterlife. Whatever that looks like. It's all just, you know, myths, though. And then, of course, yeah, so I don't know, it's kind of like a, I don't know, some people would say, like, that's, like, a terrible weapon, but because it's used for a lot of bad things, but I think it's kind of a unique, because scythe is a very neatly spelled, like, it has a very nice spelling, I think. It's kind of one of those pretty words. Even though it can have a more dark meaning to it. Yeah, so anyways, I like it. And it's kind of dark because their backstory is kind of dark as well. I mean, it's not too dark. I mean, it does involve, like, I think the first iteration I made, and yeah, the first iteration, like, where they came from, I made them, like, so they are in this world. They're always in, like, a more futuristic world. And the problem with this one was that these people were all trapped in this, like, dome of preservation. So it was like this glass dome where everything outside the glass dome, it was like, it was just devastation. It's basically kind of like reflecting on, like, how like not taking care of the planet could be in the future. You know, it's just like a hypothesis because you know, nature is great. And so I value it a lot. You know, nature has, always been something that's been for me psychologically, so kind of honor it. And it, you know, it gives you a reason to, like, keep going in life. I do feel, because you've got all this wonderful, this bountiful amount of to enjoy. Not to say I like camping or anything, but like just parks in general, parks are nice. They're also very quiet as well. And, you know, trees are great, playgrounds are great. I like all that kind of stuff. Then of course, yeah, I don't know, I just think nature's pretty great. All the seasons and stuff. There's definitely not a big fan of, like, cold weather in general. But, you know, it's just kind of how it is. I probably wouldn't be a fan of heat if there wasn't also a cold. You know, there would be no debate. You'd either enjoy it or you wouldn't. I don't know. Everything has its, like, little balance to it. And so, yeah, that's just kind of my thing on it. I also am taking psychology. Luckily for me, the teacher has started kind of teaching. I mean, he's not putting too much effort into it. And in fact, a classmate informed me that most coach teachers don't actually, like, check your grades. Like, they don't actually, they just see, like, did you do it, and then we'll give you an A. Which, you know, I was kind of relieved about, to be honest. But, considering the class that's been, I was relieved that nothing would be too harshly graded. Because if it's just going to be one of those easy classes again, then I guess I could deal with that. It's senior year. I don't need anything too complicated. Just want to get through. Whoa, this is actually weird. Wall climbing. Okay, I was genuine. Okay. Yeah, this is weird. I was not expecting it to be like this. I don't actually think anything happens when you touch that blue. Also, just like a note. So next week I'm gonna have therapy, which means that naturally the stream, I mean, therapy starts really early, so it doesn't really interfere with stream time too much. I just, like, mentally it may. Because I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, all kinds of things could happen at therapy, and I wouldn't know, I guess. I wouldn't know what to kind of expect my psych. But that only happens, like, every 2 weeks, so that's not gonna be, like, a thing to worry about, I guess. That's the best way to describe it. Every time? But just for next week it's happening. I mean, it's been good so far, but you never know how things will evolve over time. Yeah, I wish people would, you know, like, think of it like that. Like, people say that I don't know my therapist yet because, it's only been a couple of sessions, and so they kind of like when I say I like my therapist, they don't they're like, well, you don't know because it's only been a couple of sessions. And I'm like, I don't like that because because I still like them right now. Like, I may not like them in the future, but I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing to say in my book. Like, people are really weird about that. And then I'll meet a therapist and I'll be like, I don't like them on, like, the first couple of sessions. And people still say that, and I'm just like, well, I don't like them so far. I don't know how that's gonna get better over time. I mean, people will say that therapists just have to get to know you better, but I'm like, I don't know. I think it's just a bad sign when you don't click with the therapist instantly. It shows that they're just like, I guess it shows that they're not a very clickable person, if that makes any sense. Like, they can't deal with every type of person. Yeah, but there was just a lot of judgment coming from that therapist, and I was like, not exactly what you go to therapy for. Like, if you just sit there and judge people for, like, everything, it's not really great. And it also just becomes, like, a psychological barrier, because you're like, well, I don't want to talk to somebody who's just gonna be judgy. Because you're supposed to, you know, understand their perspective and why they're doing stuff, so then you can tackle the problem. But if you don't already understand why they're doing it, then it's like, they're not probably gonna change it. But, you know, that's my thought process on it. I think judgment's just a really bad way to approach therapy. I know, like, there are some people who definitely could need that type of therapy. But I think it's a very traumatizing way to induce that. In that way. Especially if your trauma is judgment based. You know? Y'all feel? Like, you just don't know where the trauma's coming from. Like, what if they, like, there's so many different types of trauma where just judgment does not help. I think judgment, I don't know where it would help, because if you have a psychological disorder, right, like anxiety or something, how exactly is like judging someone. Like, imagine if they judged you for like having a panic attack. And they're just like, well, you just should have calmed down. Like, I don't think that's actually tackling the problem right there. And that's just kind of the vibes that she was giving me. And I was just not... Yeah, no, that was just not gonna work. And the other guy was like, if I mess up as a therapist, tell me and like communicate boundaries and stuff with me. Which was a green flag. And also, he just knew a lot about psychology in general. Which is also a green flag because... I feel like every therapist should know at least a little about psychology, and the way that he was speaking and knew all this stuff, it made him seem reliable versus a therapist who was not really citing too much, was just like, this is the way it is and there's no room left up for debate, when that is not psychology at all. Psychology is all about debate. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it's something that's always up for debate because things can always impact somebody psychologically differently than other people. And some people don't even realize like how differently they are affected by something. But we all have different trauma because we all respond differently, whether it's a fight or flight or whatever all the different terms are. Freeze. I think, yeah, that's one. Those are all different responses to like our environment. And some of us will be probably like, there'll be some tendencies when it comes to that, because everybody kind of depending on the situation can either have any ones of those response. And I don't actually know what it depends on. Probably just like who you are as a person. And the best way you found to cope. So if you're like, I don't know, if you're heavily criticized, there is 3 ways that could go. You could either yell at them until they stop, and if you find that to work, then you might use that. I feel like it would be most, I feel like the fight response would be most adept for like when it was somebody else, because I feel like when it's yourself, the natural response of a child when they're facing neglect or you know, something related to that, just when a child isn't getting what they need, their natural response is to blame themselves, to think that something is wrong with them. So they'll sit there and they'll think, like, you know, if your parent says, well, maybe that's not a good example, but they'll just think that something is wrong with them. Like, their natural response is to think that something is wrong with them instead of their parents, because they aren't receiving the natural love and care that they need in their life. So they're just like, there must be something wrong with me. And I feel like it's only until adulthood for some people that they realize that, oh, my parents were just like, you know, a little messed up. Like, whether it's they have an addiction with alcohol, they smoke, those can all be things that contribute to a bad parent. Just because, well, smoking, it's an addiction, and you could actively, that could lead to a lot of neglect. Alcohol as well could lead to a neglect, because you could return home sober and forget to feed your kids dinner. Yeah, just stuff like that. Smoking's a bit different, but you know, you could also be I would say no. Alcohol, if you're drunk all the time, like, drinking alcohol is not the problem. It's the addiction. If you have some type of addiction, I would say it is pretty difficult to be a good parent with an addiction. Like, some people can be okay-ish parents, I do think, but having that problem just causes a lot of bad things to the point where I don't think if you have that, you should have kids, because it just ends up in a lot of bad things. And I do think that, you know, the way that we have kids is so, like, non-regulated as well. Which I guess is, it's kind of good, it's kind of bad. You know, it means that everyone can have a kid if they want to, which is great, but also has, of course, some disadvantages. Because if you give everyone, like anyone and everyone can have a kid, well, then, I mean, the rule is, like the parent has to be, like, financially stable and all that jazz, but it's really not kind of like that, I feel. Like, they have all these rules and regulations for having children, but it only really comes out, and they have, like, child protection services and things, but they're not really effective because, I mean, for some people they may be more effective, but the way they run is, like, if you call child protection services, they monitor your house for a few days. And, you know, you can call multiple times to monitor your house, but if your parent is really good at putting on a front, I honestly don't think they're gonna notice anything. And then divorce, of course, is something that parents do, but it could lead to the kids being able to talk. They don't talk in court, though, which I actually found that kind of relieving. But I do, you know, it's kind of important. But not that kids would even know what to say in court. Like, nobody trains you for if your parent or parents are, like, wrong-uns. Or anybody in your family. Because there's just this idea that it's all love, and then it's not. It's pretty much just who you're biologically related to. There can be love there, but sometimes there is not. Or a distorted version of love. Okay. So it just kind of happens. See, but you know what, a lot of people will say that, you know, that's love. Like, love is family. Family lives together. But I don't think family love is a lot more difficult than, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like, friendship is obviously someone you've chosen and you've gotten to know, which makes it a lot easier in multiple ways because you already have similar interests. Family, you may have similar interests, but you're not guaranteed. I mean, you are genetically related to each other, which does make there become, like, possibly a better chance for that. But you could be more genetically related to your uncle than you are your parents, you know? And so that could create, like, this barrier of, oh, well, we don't like the same things. And then especially in siblings, they tend to like very opposite things, so that can pull them apart. There's a lot of research that there is benefits to having siblings. And I do think in scenarios there are, and I do think in a lot of scenarios there aren't. Because if you have an abusive parent or parents, you could, that could transfer over to your sibling. And either the kids could both be abusive to each other, or, you know, one of them could be very abusive. And then parents, of course, if you have abusive ones, they will probably just equate that to sibling rivalry. Which is a very harmful thing to equate it to, but it's how it happens. Because it's not all sibling rivalry, but your parents don't even know what abuse is at that point. Because if they did know what abuse was, then maybe they would actually get some help. Or maybe they wouldn't. You know, it definitely depends on the person. But I know a lot of parents, if they heard that and they had a realization moment. I mean, you don't want to be abusive. So if someone says that you're genuinely abusive, that's gonna psychologically hurt you for a while. It's not a nice thing to hear. So, but you may try to change. Parents may not try to change because of that. Because if you say someone's abusive, they're likely not gonna believe you. Because it's just how they function. I mean, whatever trauma they're going through, it's a really hard situation to kind of navigate when someone is abusive. Because, you know, when someone's abusive, you learn about, oh, well, they're abusive because... But then you've got to also think about the impact on you. You can't just think, oh, you can't just pity them, basically, for being abusive. Like, if you just pity them for all they went through and all that, then, it's not good as a person. If you have anybody abusive in your life, you should definitely remove them. I know a lot of people get back with their abusive exes and then they say it's all better. And that is horrible. I hate when that happens and they just don't listen. Because I think when you purposely stay with someone abusive, it is self-sabotage. And then naturally, as you stay with that abusive person, you could also become abusive yourself and hurt those around you, because abuse is just kind of like it's kind of like a virus in the way that it spreads to people. Somebody meets somebody that's abusive, and then another person is abusive to another person, and you just gotta really look out for it. And that's definitely why, oh wait, I think I already did this. It's definitely why the sentence, you're just like, someone who was abusive to you, definitely, has a big psychological impact, because it's like, no, I was trying not to become like them. Yeah, but people have all kinds of triggers and phobias and different things. Phobias can actually develop because of trauma, which is an interesting thing. Like, I remember I saw this video where it was talking about someone who has a fear of newspapers. And it was because, yeah, like a phobia of that. And it was because their dad would, like, do that and stuff. Their dad would basically shove it in their face all the time, and it's not great. It does not sound great to experience. But they said that, they always kinda, they hated it at first it was just like a minor phobia, and then it increased because of the trauma that was inflicted. So, partially trauma can affect how much a phobia, especially because, like, phobias, mental health, psychology, these are all things that are taken as a joke in society because of internalized ableism. Which internalized ableism is towards disabled people, basically. You know, it's like, yeah. So it really, and you know, people, it's a sad thing that happens, but when you're a minority on top of a minority, life can be really, really tough. I mean, even just being one type of minority can be rough, but when you're multiple, it just affects so many aspects of your life. Like, there's so much to battle, I feel, versus just like one thing that you could be battling. Like, for example, fat phobia is something that exists, which is obviously on a take on weight and how that is very judged. But I think the ideas that come from fat phobia are really wrong. My personal kind of thing is that the things that they say is wrong with weight are not what is wrong with weight. Like, a lot of the things that they say are wrong with weight just aren't. Because there's many reasons why people have weight. It could be slow metabolism. It could be another like bodily thing. I wouldn't actually know what it could be, but it could be that the person is overeating. That is one that people always default to, which is just, it's very unrepresentative, so I don't like that people do that. Because yes, some people may overeat, but generally I don't think that's, I don't know. I mean, you see it in America, right? America, a lot of people are overweight because of overeating and portion sizes being fed wrong. Which is really just, I don't like that. And then you see, like, in China, it's kind of the opposite. China is where a lot of weight stuff is just talked about. Everybody, the problem is that everybody has their own healthy weight. Like, obviously, I don't think that somebody's healthy weight is going to be obese, but like, if they're plus size, I don't think it necessarily means. And then also the idea that, like, it is very hard to go back to maintain a weight. So, if you want to live your life, you may have some health, I don't know, you may have some health problems on the way, but I don't know. Hold up, let me think. How should I say this? If you have some, so I do feel like you should work towards health problems. If it's health related, if your weight is health related, like it is going to impact your health, I do think that you should work on it. And I don't, but I understand that that process can be like very, very hard to, like, to even get started. You have to have the right mindset. And you can't be, like, calling your body ugly and all that stuff. And the same with being really skinny as well. You have to have a good mindset to actually make any progress on that. And if you don't have that to begin with, then I do not believe that you should be, you know, working towards it. You've got to heal from the trauma first before you conquer the problem. Because otherwise, the whole process is going to be really bad and unhealthy for you. And I do wish that, yeah. But everybody's weight journey happens at a different pace. Whatever your weight may have been caused by. But I don't think that it should be labeled as ugly, because it's not. It's just not. It's just how your body looks. It's just another one of those physical attributes, and I know people like to label certain physical attributes as like cute, or, you know, like they say that dimples and freckles are cute, like long eyelashes are attractive, but I don't know, I just don't like how, like, weight is a contributor to people. I guess I get how being unhealthy can be very unattractive. But I think there's a big difference from someone who, like, is unhealthy because they're kind of lazy, versus somebody who's, I don't know, there's just a lot more contributors that could be attractive in, like, a more overweight person. Like, I feel like there's more to it, right? Than just being overweight. Because, like, obviously, you know, like a beer belly, for example. That could be seen as more kind of unattractive, but it also depends. I feel like it also depends on the personality versus just, you know, it's not just like how they look that makes, it's the personality that you assign with the weight that you have. I think that should determine how attractive it is. And since it's stereotyped that overweight people just don't have great personalities, that kind of takes away from it. I mean, there definitely is, like, more kind of overweight people in, or, like, should I say overweight? I don't know, like chubby, fat people in media. Yeah, and then fat shouldn't have such a negative connotation either. Like, any of those words, I don't feel like it's necessary for them to have such a bad connotation, because it is a descriptor. You know, and what else am I supposed to use if not fat? Like, you're just taking away from the descriptors and making them negative, when it should just be an observation. But of course, that's why I don't say it to people right now. Like, if I see that someone is fat, I will not say that they are fat, because it has been used in a negative context for very long. Unless it's, like, very obvious that I'm being positive. When I say that, I don't say it, because I know that people are gonna interpret it as, like, they're not gonna interpret it as that, because that is not the connotation that it has yet. But I don't think it makes people less beautiful. I do think that there are people that do need to work on their weight, and I do think the healthy aspect of it is important. It's important to take care of yourself. But there are many ways to take care of yourself. You have to take care of the mental aspect and the physical aspect. So you've got to consider both when making decisions, and I feel like a lot of the body positivity is kind of just, a lot of that seems to be promoting that, just in a way that, like, I don't know, I think they should, and then there's, of course, like, the workout stuff. Like, whenever people talk about workout, it's always very fat phobic, which I don't appreciate. I would like to just see everybody kind of working for their weight, whether it's through their eating habits or just everybody needs to kind of maintain healthy habits and stuff without psychologically damaging the other, if that even makes sense. Because obviously it's just, I don't know, just the way everything is approached could be a lot less fat phobic, and it would be better. There's a lot of just groups of people that are hated on, and assumptions that are made by fat people, like they're lazy, or, you know, but not all of them are. It's not representative of the whole group. Again, why it's called a stereotype. But yeah, stereotypes are very harmful, and I don't like them because of that, because stereotypes are just, they're just oppression a lot of the times. I mean, some stereotypes could be like, no, they're all just kind of hurtful. I mean, that's why a lot of people joke around with them, but then some people actually believe that the stereotypes are true because they see a lot of people that are like that, and they're like, oh, so it must be, it's just true then. But it's not. It's a stereotype. It's something that a lot of people have seen in the group, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it represents all of the group. And when people interpret stereotypes to be reality, it's not. No. So, you know. Alright, I completed this obby. Yay! I completed the obby, guys. I was working on Wall Tycoon. So let's go ahead and see if okay, no. Okay, it says World 3 released. Alright, I will try that out then. I'm not sure if I will be starting from the beginning or not. By the way, it should be alright. Okay, World 3 has been released. Let's go ahead and try this out. Because I'm interested in, I think World 3 is pretty hard, actually, from what I've seen. Yep, there we go. Oh, okay. Okay. Wait. Okay, this is gonna take a minute, isn't it? Oh. I just fell through the floor, actually. Okay. Oh! I feel like I should take this... I kind of feel like I should take this a bit slower than I am. I've watched too many speedruns. And I'm just approaching it for the first time, so obviously it's not... I'm not gonna be speedy on it. Motorcycle. No, I don't need a motorcycle. Whoa! Okay, that works. That works. Oh, okay. Launch pad. I missed that. Alright. And alright. And okay. Alright. 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 There we go. This should be okay. This looks like this is a hard bit right here. Oh, the fans that kind of tilt you a little bit. Seems a little trippy. They're not too bad actually, but Okay, this part is, yeah, that part's a little scary when that happens. Wait, can you go on this? I think you can. Let me try to actually, like, get on one of these. Can I? No, I cannot. Okay. Let me not try that then. Whoa, okay. Went through that very fast. Ooh, okay. All good. All good. Oh my gosh. People maybe think I'm a speedrunner by how fast I'm going. But I'm not. I've played the game a little bit before. Ooh. Okay. This is a big jump. Big jump. Big. Small. Ah! Small. That was a small jump. Ah! Okay. This is a little bit of a hard bit. Harder bit. Okay. Oh! Whoa! Okay, I was honestly not expecting that to go, ooh! Like that, but okay, it's okay. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Okay. No. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Ouch. Okay. Okay. We got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Watch out! Ah! Ah! No! No, I wasn't fast enough. Wow, wow, whippy. Wah! Okay, we did it. Okay, that is a jump there. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Oh, let's speed. No, it didn't. Ah, we got caught on the edge. Hello, blueberries. Welcome. Ah! My Wi-Fi was fixed. It turns out that my mother was my mother unplugged something. Yeah, my mom just, you know, was like, oh no, we're not using that. And so this Cox guy, no, let's just start at the beginning. Okay, so, the first thing that happened was my brother, he decided that he was going to buy himself a TV because, my brother gets like a lot more money from chores at dad's house than I ever did growing up. Which I don't know, I've never gotten that much money from doing chores, and I don't even earn money anymore at this point. But, you know, obviously my brother wants to have, like, money for doing things. And so he does chores because he likes to spend his money a lot. But I guess now he's kind of learning that he has to save up for stuff. Which is good, but I feel like he's still learning it in an unhealthy way. But anyways, apparently he had like $300. He had something saved up from like all the chores he's done at dad's. I would do chores, but I forget too much. Yeah. Anyways. So kind of just I do have chores that I do. It's just I don't get paid for them. But I can barely keep up with those. Why would I? Yeah, I don't get paid for them. They're just my chores that I have to do. And there's like 3 of them, and my mom's trying to add more that we're still not gonna get paid for. So there's been a couple of times that I could have gotten paid for chores, but yeah, anyways, it's kind of weird. But yeah, he saved up for a TV, and so that meant that the cable guy had to come around and reroute stuff to accommodate for that and move stuff around and all that jazz. So now, because he wanted a TV in his room, even though he has this giant TV already for gaming. He wanted one in his room. And obviously I think that's a bad idea because, I mean, he's just one of those gamer guys, and it's gonna keep him up at night. And he already had a messed up sleep schedule, so I don't know how that's gonna help. But I mean, I guess he has school now, but I just don't think it's a great idea. He already has like too many. Yeah. Anyways, gaming has made him a very toxic person, and so adding more ways to game does not. Meanwhile, on the other hand, my gaming, it's actually, I mean, combined with streaming, it kind of made me a less toxic person, I feel. It made me a better person. And also just because of how I ran my internet, because you know your internet's all personalized to what you want to see, and yeah, well, that's good. We have our moments where our toxic gamer comes out. But they're obviously just stream bits. Yeah, I know. We have our moments, but everybody has moments when their toxic gamer comes out. My brother just has too many of those moments. And then he's, you know, like, that's basically his whole life, is just being mean to people. I'm like, wow, what a life. And my whole life is like, I don't know, I'm very nice to people. Yeah, so I'm kind of the opposite of my brother. Wee-woo trauma. I was talking about psychology for at least 30 minutes into stream. Which is, let's go me, psychology. I'm only gonna learn more about it from my therapist, so. My brother seriously needs therapy. I don't know why my mom just has not thought therapy was important. Everyone needs therapy, true. True, they all need therapy. But at least my mom went. You know, she went for a while, but then she stopped. Which, I don't know how much the therapy was helping her, because, I don't know. It seemed to help her a bit, but I don't think she went to enough of it. I don't think she did. Yeah, but I've been the one that's always in therapy, and I'm like, guys. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's kind of hypocritical that nobody else goes, and then they were like, oh man, there's so much wrong with you, and I'm like, I'm acknowledging that. And I'm constantly trying to improve as a person. Oh wait, I don't have to do this tricky thing? I didn't realize the wall was just gonna disappear. Away. Oh yeah, this is the new bike world, by the way, chat. It's a little bit harder than the other ones. Yeah. Yeah, it's a predicament. Home life. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know why they don't go to therapy, guys. I don't know what's up with that, but I think they all need therapy. Now, my brother, if you were to ask him, he would not want to go to therapy at all. But I feel like my brother's, at this point, got anger issues. And a real problem with me just existing, which is, always pleasant. I love when people have a problem with me breathing in their air. I don't get why people hate people for existing. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just because, well, when you equate a person to weird, and then you don't think that it's possible that anybody actually cares about others, and they're all just mean, you kind of just be mean. You kind of just, yeah. I started researching psychology when I was 11. Because at 11, I was like, struggling with like depression and stuff. But of course, none of my family knew that. Yeah, I was a really sad kid. But it's a I mean, I was obviously I was lonely. Didn't have many friends. Home life wasn't great. And yeah, that was just, yeah. That's just it. That's all. That's the two. Well, that's probably not just it, but yeah, it was very sad. I got friends in intermediate class. That's the time where I finally got some friends that stayed for a bit, but they were not good friends, as you can imagine. Otherwise, I would still be friends with them. And because considering they were one of my, like, first friends. Like, sure, I think I had other friends before that, but it was, not as close as I got with these people. Those friends... Yeah, I didn't, like, talk to them outside of school, or... Well, I think I talked to a couple of them outside of school, but it wasn't very... I don't know, just something about it wasn't very deep. And, you know, like these... Like, I had this term for my friends, and it was on and off friends. And that's what I would have considered those. But the friends that I had made at that time were not on and off friends. On and off friends, basically that just means, like, sometimes they would be my friend and sometimes they wouldn't. And that is what I had for most of my childhood. My friends. And I realized that those were not exactly friends. Because, you know, they shouldn't just turn off and on. They should just always be your friend. So that's why I say they didn't really exist until that happened. Because those people, they weren't on and off. They didn't ignore me in certain situations. They were also very weird like me. Like, we were just kind of a bunch of weirdos together, so I was part of the weird kids. Weird. More like the disabled kids, am I right? I don't know if they had any, I don't know if they had any neurological things, but they definitely had trauma. Like me, so... I was never a part of the emo kids. Although people have definitely considered me emo before, but I was not, there was no, like, group that I was a part of that was exclusively emo. I don't think. I met a lot of emo kids, and I've talked to them. You know, like, stereotypically emo. But, I don't feel like there was a particular group that I was involved with. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. And so I made these two friends. One of them I made in band class, and I made them both because they were crying. Which obviously, you can see why that would set up this kind of like, they're not on and off friends, because I've helped them psychologically, so that it automatically brings us kind of closer. So, you know, I was chilling for like, the first couple of while. I feel like it was chilling, it was okay. But as it kind of, as things kind of progressed in life, I definitely feel like, it just became more and more toxic. I mean, no, I want to reset. Let me reset. Wait. No, I want, yes. And just in case I accidentally get a speed run. You never know, maybe I will accidentally get it, guys. I'll accidentally get the world record. Just because I'm zoning out and not thinking about it too much. It could happen. I think that'd be very funny. It doesn't actually save your times on this map, which is very annoying, but yeah. Just keep swimming. Yeah, so I had those friends, and I had them for 4 years, which, that's honestly been, like, my longest friendship I've had. And it was consistent, too. This other person that I've been 4 years with, we haven't been really communicating anymore, which is honestly sad. But, you know, we never took off the friendship, and we still have each other at it and stuff, so I assume we're still friends. It's just kind of, complicated, I suppose. And they were IRL, too, which is, yeah, definitely longest IRL. Definitely, for sure. But, you know, as I said, they were toxic, and since they were, you know, I got attached to them, and we talked about like our actual interests and stuff. It was very nice. It was I'd never really gotten the opportunity to express so much of my interest, and I learned a lot. Like about like social stuff. Because before, I didn't know about, like, any trend. I still don't know trends, guys. I know some trends, but it's like I never talk about them. And then there's just some other trends that I miss out on. Like, I didn't, like, for example, I didn't know what the heck a reel was. I don't even think that's what it was called, but it was basically where you, at a certain time of day, you're supposed to take a picture of what the front side of your camera looks like and the back side of your camera. And I had no idea that even existed. I was like, yeah, but it's some app or whatever, and I didn't know about it. And it's just little things like those that I don't really know about. Probably because I don't spend my time trying to look at like trends and stuff. I just kind of come across them sometimes. And also because of the type of person that I am. I mean, from a very young child, I always said that I wanted to be different. But then I found being different is hard. You know, I was like, you know, it's very weird as a kid to be like, oh, I like to be different. 'Cause most kids learn, like, no, I want to be the same. I just learned that, you kind of had to be the same to get any kind of social interaction. Kind of had to blend in. That's how I learned it. But then I still had my own moral principles on that, on how far I should go with that. Because I didn't want to just... Because I learned that, like, pretending to not be yourself is very harmful. And so I've just kind of, I've took the most mundane traits of myself. And that's just kind of what I tell people. Like if I like art, I say I like art. Gaming, you know, just like very normal hobbies that most people have and that most people can relate to. I take those first instead of like the more advanced things. The more advanced things, I go with those for other types of people. And yeah, it's definitely something. Social interaction. My boy. Oh, I need water. I was like, hey, my head feels kind of weird. I'm good. Yeah. Head still kind of hurts, but oh well. It's I'll be fixed. I just need to drink water. Zoom. Yeah, I'm not gonna get sub 50. Water bottle. Yes. Yeah. But I do feel like I have a lot more a lot less toxic friends nowadays. And it's because of the way I internalize everything. Now I don't internalize things like everybody's gonna want to be my friend and everybody's gonna want to be close. I just kind of, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. It takes so long to get to know someone in a school environment, I swear. I don't know how people click so easily. I'm just like, ugh. I don't know. I'm kind of clicking. But, there's still a little something wrong here. And then you add some neurospicy and I click a lot better. you had some different brain function and yeah. Which I find that kind of funny. Because genuinely, yeah, I've met a lot of neurodiverse people, and whenever they're neurodiverse, I swear, we just work better. There's something about, I don't even know, like, I didn't even know the order that conversation was supposed to go in, and I've kind of forgot it at this point. But we're doing, like, interpersonal studies, and it's, like, so, it's, very neurotypical, right? And so it kind of, it just, it's like, oh, these are the social cues I was missing out on. they're like finally teaching them, and I'm like, oh, okay. I guess this will help as an adult. It's kind of sad, but whatever. At least I'm learning them sometime. I'm kind of learning in that way, and it's, someone, said trauma dumping on someone you first met is, not great. And, like, I do understand, but I think in certain situations it is okay. And, you know, trauma bonding, that's a lot of, trauma bonding is a great way to get to know someone. But also kind of bad. It can also be kind of bad. It just depends. But a lot of my experience with trauma bonding have been okay. Better than not bonding, am I right? But it's another way to bond, and it's yeah. Well, you've got to have a close enough connection with someone to do that, I guess. I don't know. And then I also never lie. Well, maybe not never, but generally I don't lie about how I'm feeling. Unless I don't know. If I don't know, then I just make up a feeling. Sure, good, okay. I usually use okay because I'm like, I don't know, okay. I don't know, so I must be okay. Which is not always true, but since most of the time, also because like a lot of the times I'll just be in like a neutral mood, be very neutral. See, my brain sometimes it processes as neutral, and that's people don't understand that, so I have to say good. Dude. Okay, actually I do remember the last time I felt genuinely good, and that was yesterday. That was yesterday, yeah, and it was but that doesn't happen quite a lot. Most of the time it's just like, it's, you know, it was a day. And then after school, people asking how my day went, and I'm just like, well, one, I don't remember, and two, right now I'm obviously going to feel awful because I just got home from school, and I'm tired. Like I'm just too tired to answer that question. Like, I don't want to make small talk. No, thank you. No. It's horrible. Yeah. So long conversation. But conversation, it's way more complicated than it needs to be. I feel. There's too many possible feelings that you could hurt. Oh, also, hot take. Like, oh, okay. So somebody was, you know, like when somebody vents and then someone's like, same, or me too, and mood. Those words. I would say that those are mean. But then other people have said, well, no, it's not mean. And I'm like, and I've argued that it's mean because it's a very unthoughtful response. Even if the message they sent venting is short, I still believe that it's rude. Because they could have wanted to talk about it more and just been very tired. Honestly, I've never seen that happen. Plus, IDK had to respond to vents. Well, perhaps you should learn! You know, people skills. People skills. Also, like, nobody cries in school. It's so, it's so, like, why is nobody crying in school? Like, they always try to cry outside of school, and just like, I want to see people cry in school. Because I want to know how they're actually feeling. I stop being happy. Quit it! In class all the time. Yeah, see? But, like, you never see that. Like, you look around the classroom, and, like, nobody does it. And there's so many people in this forsaken school, but, like, nobody's actually crying. Like, what? Most of the time, they're just complaining. Like, that's what students do. They just complain. I'm like, why aren't people crying? Like, I just feel like there should be more people crying. You know, they're just, like, they're sensitive people in the world. Like, where are they? Where are they? Why is this reserved for, like, younger grades? Like, I don't know. Because I feel like crying a lot, sometimes. There have been moments where I felt like crying in class, and then I have. Actually, no, I have, like, cried, okay. I feel like every year there's always like one instance of me crying in class, and for other people that it just seems to not happen. And I'm like, well, why isn't there that one, like those couple of days that, you know, you actually, you know, start crying? And I'm just like, I'm angry because it doesn't happen for other people. And I'm like, look, I just I mean, obviously it's not it's kind of great that people aren't crying, but I feel like there should be. I feel like they should be. It's just like, people need to cry at least 3 times a year. Like, please, please. I have not seen somebody cry in a classroom in so long, and it's actually crazy. Like, why? Why? That's my little, that's my little, take on crying in classrooms. Because school is a horrible place, so cry! No more bottling feelings. No more saving it for home. If you're upset, show that you're upset. I did last year, like, a lot. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. And then if you cry a lot, like, people get annoyed. If you were like, oh, you know, he's always crying in class. My gosh. Yeah, and it's like, why? That person is sad. You can't, no, don't do that. Person, let me sob in peace. Yeah, school. It's brutal. Kids are brutal. Adults are also brutal. Everyone's a little bit brutal. Whee! That was a funky jump. Funky. Funky, funky, funky. Yeah, it's just unfortunate that people, yeah. You see, society not taking mental health seriously, it's crazy. It's wild. I believe one time I was crying on the bench during lunch or something, cause something had happened. Oh yeah, a friendship drama. I was crying because of a friendship drama, and I think also something else as well, but I can't really remember. So yeah, I was crying about that, and then this guy comes over and sits next to me, and you know, he kind of, yeah, a friendship drama. Yeah, friendship drama happens so frequently. Why are not million people not crying about that? Because that is so real. That is so. Why? It's healthy to cry, and I hate that. Man. Me and my Tommy in it. Whoa! Person, you can't be tripping me up. Give a friendship drama I haven't had. Because you haven't had friends for a long time. What is there to drama if you don't have friends? I didn't have friendship drama for a very long time because I was just a lonely child. I didn't understand what that was until I had friends. It's just like, man, these people getting angry at each other. SMH. Like, the first, I don't even think they were friends, but I know that my first friend was getting bullied, and then so I started getting bullied. And honestly, like, the bully stories that I've heard were not as bad as mine. Yeah, that was... Yeah, I don't know. Most people in my childhood just didn't bother me. I've got this strategy for not being bullied. And it's called Becoming the Quiet Kid, because nobody says anything bad about the quiet kid. There's nothing to criticize. If you don't give them anything to criticize, then what is there to criticize? Bullying is stupid. Yes, it is. But you know, abuse influenced it. Abuse, bullying. Yeah. No, they criticize me being quiet. SMH. That's rude. I don't think I've ever gotten, well, actually, no, that's a lie. But, I mean from, like, students. I don't think they've criticized me from being quiet. But, like, teachers, yes. Teachers and other people have criticized me for being quiet. But students, they just don't care. I was, like, invisible. Whew. I've had both do that. That's stupid. Do they still do that? Kinda, yeah. Yeah, and you know, I feel like I don't know, they just think the quiet kid is the quiet kid and they're like mysterious and stuff. Yeah, but that's, I scanned the room thoroughly to see if there's anybody that I could, actually bond with. And if there's not, then you know, I avoid the people that, are not gonna be good with me. Oh, it's so... Ooh. You know what I had recently happen to me? So there was this group of girls that I was kinda... There were 3 of them, and I was sitting with them in English class, and there's only like 6 people in our English class. And you see what happened was, they moved to another table. Like, I had talked to them, and then they just moved. A couple of days later. I was like... And they all moved, and I was like, okay then. I guess they did not... And it wasn't like they invited me, they didn't invite me over to, like, join them or anything. So I was just like, okay, I'm leaving. More space for me, yeah. I was just like, and you know, I already didn't like 2 of the girls' kind of demeanors. Like how they were acting. They're like the people that talk badly about people behind people's backs, and I always avoid those people. Because if I get with those people, those are the type of people that are gonna gaslight you, and yeah, so it's not. But you know, the one girl that was very quiet, dude, I don't know why she's sitting by them. Probably because she wants to fit in, but I don't know, she just doesn't really feel like, yeah, she's probably gonna become, like, there's probably gonna be a situation there. She just wanted to fit in and have friends, so I think that's what's going on there. But me, no, I'm okay. I'm good. I know toxic oh! The trick shot for me. The trick shot, though. Did you see me spinning? Me spinning, chat? Spoing. Trick shot. Yeah. There's a lot of, there's like a whole tables of girls that are like that, and I'm just like, why? Why? Why do you exist? Why, you know? Like, it's annoying. I hate that those people exist. like people are just not genuine and honest and stuff. I also hate slackers. Oh my gosh. Slackers annoy me to the pinnacle of my existence. I have, in math class, there's this guy, which I actually kind of like the guy, because he's like, you know, he's easy to talk to, because his whole thing is he's just silly. And, you know, if I tell him to do something, he actually will do it. But there's this girl And, you know, I only feel bad about her because she doesn't seem to understand English well. But even then, I do also kind of feel like she's faking it, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she's not. Just by the way she acts, like, she's very rude. And doesn't try. And she's just used her whole excuse, like, I can't understand English, so I'm not gonna try. And that is very annoying, but she's very soft-spoken, but then she also, you know, talks about people behind their back. You know, based on her tone of voice and the way that, she has her phone out during class, she's not listening to the lecture, yeah. She's fake nice. She won't say anything mean to me to my face, but she definitely looks like she would behind my back. Yeah, but they're just, you know, very lazy people. There's a lot of, very just rude people in my math class at the moment. They're not a joy to be around. The only class I've got people I can talk to is my interpersonal studies. One of the girls, the girl at our table, I don't really like her because she's also giving. She speaks badly about people behind their back, but, you know, she's a little funky. She's also kind of a little funky. Because, I don't know, she just kind of. She also has jokes, too, that I find funny, I guess. And the people that she sitted with kind of makes it a little bit more bearable, I feel. Because she sitted with, two guys that are pretty nice. And I've enjoyed talking to so far. That's always nice. We definitely, I don't know if they're not gonna be lifelong friends, but they're friends for the mom. So I remember all those people's names most of the time. And then yeah. Oh. Wah. 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 No, I'm not. I don't even know why this is a purchase, because it's just annoying. If somebody actually purchased that, I would be pretty upset. My brain is my brain is being fried. I call my dog a goofy goober. Mostly because that's what their collar said. Like this, it wasn't a collar, it was a harness, actually. Yeah, goofy goober. That's what I call him. Roblox, no way. Oh my gosh, my eyes. I'm very sleepy. Mostly because I woke up at 6 a.m. and then I went back to sleep. Dude, I had one of those moments where I woke up, cause I don't know, there's just like, there's this, natural instinct in kind of me to like wake up at the right time. Like that just kind of happens for me. Like the alarms aren't the thing that's actually waking me up half of the time. It's just my natural instinct to get up at that time. I'm just like, hey, it feels like it's getting close. And sometimes it will be wrong too. Sometimes I'll just like, I don't know, I'll gain consciousness in my sleep. Actually, the dream I had today was very interesting because I think it was about My Little Pony or something. I looked up what bronies are. And never do that. Never do that. Because it's just bad. Bronies are not good. It's not something you need to get into. Yeah, it's bad. Trust me on that. You don't want to know what they are. Because that was a whole issue and we should move past it. We should not recircle. Anyways. Oh, my hands are cold too. Trying to think about what I wanted to say. I made a clay sculpture on first day class. I found this class we have a free time period now, kind of, or study hall period. It depends. Every day except Friday, because Friday's the day we sign up for those things. And Friday's always a short day. So that's nice. I do love me the short day. Short day is bomb. That's always fun. I have some pretty cool classes. Oh. The ones I enjoy the most. I mean, art, starting off your day with art is always great. I've always kind of liked that. It's a very chill thing to start your day off with. And then I go to, I go to French, which is, it's alright. It's okay. Mid, honestly. That was a really chill class because half the time the teacher doesn't tell us what we're supposed to be doing, and she takes like forever, kind of. It's just kind of the way she directs things is kind of so spontaneous, and I can't keep up with it. Nothing about it is rhythmic. It's not rhythmic, if that makes sense. Like there's no like do this. It's always a surprise. Like sometimes there's a movie we have to watch and take notes on, and sometimes there's dictate, which is like it's writing it's like she reads something out loud to us and then we try to guess like the spelling and what word it is, and it's like a little story, and we have to write that in French. We're not translating, we're just but we do translating as well, like translating readings. Sometimes she'll read a story. So it's very random. It's always been kind of random, and I'm just like, ah! So I have like the Pac-Man sound. That sounded like the Pac-Man sound. Ah! You know the sound when the ghost, yeah. I should also have that sound. I don't know if I have the pufferfish sound. That's the sound I wanted the other time. Because I make a lot of sounds that sound like the pufferfish sound. And I'm like, oh. No, that actually sounded like a frog, but yeah. Speaking of which, I had a boyfriend, and well, I mean, he wasn't my boyfriend yet, because I don't even know. Boyfriend. We were only together for like 3 hours, so I don't. You know, obviously we weren't together then, but we called each other, and he just started croaking at me. And he thought I was the weird one, and that's why he broke up with me, and I was like... And then he proceeds to dye his blonde hair bleach blonde. And you know, at school, I laughed at him for that a lot. Like, a lot. Just for being that way, because I was just like... Your hair was already blonde, and it was a nice blonde, and now you just... You've fallen off. You've fallen off. I think if I want to do my hair, I think that blue would be a good color. My grandma kind of freaked out when I said that, though. She's like, dye your hair blue? What do you mean? You want to dye your hair, but dyeing your hair looks so ugly. And I'm like, no, it's cool. What do you mean? Yeah. Also, I got a haircut. That's exciting. You know, y'all didn't notice because unobservant, but whatever. Yeah, so I'm... Let's put this on the just chatting for now. It kind of looks the same, but it's shorter now. It's shorter, and I asked for a specific hairstyle versus just like a trim. And side swept. The side swept Roblox. Did you guys ever play as the hairstylist in that one Roblox game? You know, everybody always liked to do the pizza one because you earn the most money from it, but then I always found that really annoying. Like, you know, you like drive to the house and you deliver the pizza, and I found that really I'd rather just do hairstyling because it's so quick. You know, all you had to do is sit there and you can get your stats up, like your mood stats, while being there because you can just sit down. You know, you can sit down, you can dance to get your fun stats up, and the only other stats you have to worry about is the hygiene and the food. But you know, you go back home and you just get those up. So it's chillin'. So I think that's why hairstyling is the best profession, because you can just sit there and grind, and yeah. But I don't know. And then there's also the lumberjack one, which is weird. And then there's the... I also did the cleaning one a lot. There's this kind of... Okay, there was a burger place, and then there was this other place next to it. And they all had like these spray paints on them that you had to clean off, and then there were like little messes around. There were like about two... garbage, no, wait, okay, there was a garbage can here by the burger place, there was one on the back side of the wall, and probably one on that other side as well. And then you just clean those with your little spray bottle and janitor. So I did those on like repeat. When I got bored of the hairstyling, I would go to the cleaning and vice versa. And so I have a really high level on there. Oh yeah, it was called Bloxburg. Yeah, Bloxburg. I had that. I bought all that stuff, all the good. Yeah. I also had another account, another Roblox account before I had my Swervy7 one. Obviously, because I had it when I was a kid, and I was not Swervy7 all my life. I can tell you that much. First of all, this channel itself has had a different name than Swervy7, and also I've not been on Twitch that long. Twitch didn't even become... I'm not even sure if Twitch was around. I mean, it might have been around, but it definitely wasn't mainstream. It only became mainstream in the past, like, maybe 4 years. So no, I was definitely not on here and had this username. It's not something I've had. This username came exclusively from streaming. Exclusively from that, and like my high school. You guys have seen my entire high school experience, basically. A big sum of my high school experience has been recorded here, and now I know how my whole high school experience went. Possibly some of my middle school and other things. Yeah, it's really sad that I've forgotten a lot of what happened in intermediate and middle school. And but it does come back. And there's just like certain bits of it that I can still remember. And so I think that at least I've streamed this part of my life, so I don't, if I ever forget, I could just remember again. So that's good, you know, keeping a log of everything. Because if I don't have the log, I'm just not gonna remember. I just won't. Like, even when I look at pictures that I took of myself, I don't really... Dude, I was looking at this, I did this for, like, memory reasons one time. I can't really remember what my old school looked like. And I started looking at the hallways and stuff, and I was just like, whoa. Like, I sort of, I remember, like, the structure of the building, right? And where, like, all the buildings were, generally speaking. Because, you know, I had to find my classes. And I could definitely find my classes if I were to go back there. But I just can't, I can't really recall, like, the order of going to the classes. Because it was never something that I remembered and internalized. Like, oh, I have to go here, 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 here. It's always just been, like, in the back of my mind. It's an autopilot thing. So it's never something that I'm actively remembering. So by the next school year, when I get the new schedule, I'm just like, oh, autopilot again. And so I just go to all my classes without even remembering anything. And then my teachers' names, I memorize them because I see them a lot on Canvas or the school website that they provide. And they have like the names of the teachers, and so I can just learn them from that. I just look on Canvas and there's their name. Or, well, their last name at least. It's harder to find their first name. Because sometimes you need their first name to like, email them. I've had a couple of situations where I've just not known their first name. Because, you know, it's usually not important information. But now I have their names where I can easily find it. And I also have all the hours as well. I find that, on my autopilot, though, typically, which it's really strange that this happens, but it's typically always 4th hour. Whatever my 4th hour is, that's when I'm like, I will sometimes, like, get confused on where I'm supposed to go. Because I'll just always forget that 4th hour exists. And I don't know why. Whatever 4th hour is, I just forget it exists. Or, like, generally speaking in that area. Because, and I don't know why. Because 4th hour is such a great class. I like 4th hour. That's where I have the friends. So I feel like I should remember it. But I just remember I don't. And that's happened with math class, or something. Last year, I think it was, I would always forget. Yeah, I would always forget my 4th hour, and I'd be like, oh, it's time to go to English. But no, I have chemistry before that. Or whatever. No, it wasn't English. No, it was English, chemistry, and then after chemistry was social studies? Yeah, I would always think, oh, I have social studies to go to now. And then I'm like, no, I have chemistry. So it's just like, in that general area, I was forget. Just what I have. Like, the first couple hours, I remember pretty well. Like, yeah. That's just kind of how it goes internally, I suppose. Because you remember the last hour, you remember the first hour. Second hour is pretty easy to remember, but when it gets to the middle part, it's like, I don't know. It's kind of just all mesh. And you know when you're like walking to class, you're walking to the actually right place, and you're like, where am I going? What? Why am I walking this way? And sometimes you'll be going the right. It really depends on whether it's the right or the wrong way. But a lot of times for me, it's the right way. And I'm just like, what am I doing? And then there's those other times when, I feel like it happens a lot in last hour where I don't know when we're supposed to be dismissed. Like, people get ready and packed up, but then it feels like there's still some people in the classroom that are kind of like... So I feel like I may have left too early in situations and didn't mean to. But I don't know. Maybe they're just being slow. So I've just been like, wait, was I supposed to leave? A couple times because I just like forgot. Was I supposed to leave the classroom yet? Because I feel like there was something that... Yeah. So that happens a lot. Just a little casual school forgetfulness. Forgetfulness has always been a big thing. If you had me recall what I can't really recall what I did over the school week that well. Like, school is school, home life is home life. And my brain right now feels like this. Wait. No, like this. That's how my brain feels right now. Streaming, school. That's where it feels in my brain to be. Hello. Cat jam indeed. Roblox. I'm good with not playing Roblox. What is this title? Okay. I'm gonna play something. Got Stardew. Brawlahalla. Portal Knights. We could play Minecraft. Let's play something on Minecraft. Why am I not signed? I don't know how to sign into Minecraft. Let me see if my Minecraft sign-in is on here. Minecraft. Oh, it is. That is. Okay, it's a bunch of random letters. It's a bunch of. Okay. Let me sign into my thing. Oh. I don't have to use the password. Okay, that makes it easier. Wait, is it okay? Wait, why does it want me to sign in? Oh, never mind. Oh, wait, I lost it. How do we go? 1.20. I didn't know 1.20 was out yet. Okay, chat. What do we do on Minecraft? What do we do? What are we gonna do on Minecraft? 'Cause I've chosen this. I've not really had an idea. Build. Goobers, did you get Minecraft? Did you get that recently? Yeah, I have Minecraft. Oh, that's cool. Assuming that was you two. That's a good question. logging things. Well. I guess you could play now. What have you played? I don't need that. I don't know. I'm just gonna put gonna feel black. Black seems to fit. Wait, I do feel like you are still here. Black. Ooh, new colors. Oh, that's cool. What? Yeah. But what? Yeah. I already asked that. But what have you played on it? Because I'm curious. Because there's a lot of things with it that you could have done. I wanted stars, but oh well. L. No, that's not the description. Well, trying to think. Okay, what should I build on Minecraft? Could be. Let me. Is there. I'm not really sure. Hot cha. What? Who even is? No, not king. Flag. Maybe. Yes. Genuinely do not. I don't know. Okay. just don't. I do like black. Okay. It's annoying me. I don't know. My brain hurts too much for this. I don't know. Okay, whatever. I'm just. That's not what I meant. Let's see. One's probably fine. I like this skin, so I'm just gonna use this skin. Okay, let's build something. Let's make how about we go on the SMP? Cause that's something we can do. Okay. Let me just. Should I? Well, I could see. Okay, that's a yes. And I don't think any of these are fine to have. Okay, I'm getting to a chat. Hi Cal. Hello Cal. How are you? If that's you know, the name we're still using. No one told me you were live. Are you not in the Discord? Or do you have the notice off? Cause I was gonna play some Minecraft. Sock SMP. Probably. Cause you just have to have those notifs on. Minecraft, but yeah, we're back to streaming after not streaming for a long time. We've got Blueberries here, who is one of my current regulars, meeting one of Cal, who was an old regular. So, yeah. And you're both red. My brand. Maybe that's the psychology. You all just have to be red. 3 days ago. I cannot believe how much content Luna does that is just Minecraft. I could never. I mean, I do a lot of Minecraft content, but it's not just Minecraft. Everyone in chat must be red or else they're breaking the law. You're not breaking the law, you're making it easier for me to read. Genuinely, you're making it easier. Breaking the law. I like my colorful chat. We can't all be red. We can't all be red. There's always got to be that blue. Blue or orange. And also my stream color has gotten more purple recently. I mean my follower goal's red, but what else is red? Did Booberries leave or are they lurking? Booberries is just I assume he's doing something while watching the stream, because he after a certain while he just kind of doesn't respond as much. So I guess he's just getting tired of chatting, but I assume he's still here. Yeah. Booberries is he, him. Wait, turn on the server. Why is the server offline? Turn on. Booberries is one of the artistes. Also, guys, reminder, fan art event. It's ongoing. I haven't seen any submissions and it's been the first week. Don't procrastinate. Don't procrastinate, guys. How do I submit something? It's explained in the announcements. It's labeled 500 Twitch followers celebration. It's right there. It says everything about it. There are 3 ways you can submit it. It's either by emailing me, Discord server, or Twitter. If you've emailed me, I haven't checked my emails yet. I've assumed that nobody wants to do it that way, and I'm just I'll check the emails at the very end. I might need a reference for the brand mascot. Give me the Discord link, please. Okay, I will give you the Discord. Here you go. Here's the Discord. Thank you, you're welcome. This is the skin I've decided on. Oh wait, you guys can't see yet, 1 second. I forget. Okay, let me size that up. Hello? Okay, this whole tab has become... So now I'm curious if I take this out of the tab if it will fix the problem. Or not. Or don't fix the problem. No, it's definitely not fixing the problem. Is it in game capture? Is that the problem? No, that's Slime Rancher. Okay, I'll just move it manually then. Just move it like that. And not on the specific layers, because it's not working on the specific layers anymore. You know, clicking the specific layers and stuff. So we're just gonna do it like that. Okay, this is my skin now, guys. Can see it. Why is your Discord active thing? I got oh yeah, It's I got. Yeah, I explained it in the Somebody actually asked that on in the Discord chat, and I explained it was because I got scammed out of a kiss. But yeah. Yeah, that's all you need for context. Got scammed out of a kiss. Yeah. I can't really explain any further other than I got scammed out of a kiss. That's just what happens. And then they responded, "I'm so arrow ace" for that one. Yeah. That's fair. Well, it is Spectrum, so. So, you know. Hey, hold up. Oh, I forgot. I forgot this person was a person we knew at one point. And we're friends with. Chisholm Spectrum. There's a lot of different spectrums that people can be on. But obviously I'm perfectly neurotypical. There's nothing wrong with me, guys. I'm just going to therapy. It's fine. Oh yeah, that's new, Cal. I am going to therapy. No one believes you. Well, listen. Mother said no, so... That's actually why I was gone so long. I explained in a separate stream. My mom is not allowing some certain topics to be discussed on stream, so not happening anymore. But I will still talk about psychology and what I've learned. Yeah. It'd be how it be. So if you guys know anything that I said in the past that was not okay with my mom, it'd be helpful if you guys wouldn't speak about them. And just know that if I delete something and don't say anything about it, it is not because I don't like you. You probably didn't do anything wrong. Wait, you can't talk about neurodivergency? No, I just, well, I can't encourage or promote, mental, stuff. I can still talk about it. Still tell you guys what I've learned. I mean, obviously you see a couple of changes to my stream. Maybe. I gotta go. Okay, bye, Cal. It's nice seeing you. Hope you join in. The stream schedule is different, so check the announcements for that. The next stream will be tomorrow. But, weekend streams are the same. It's just, the weekday streams that are a bit different. See you later, depending on when I get back or next stream. Alright, see ya. I don't know how much longer we will be, live for, because it's already been 2 hours, almost 3, but, yeah. Okay, let's build something. This is my skin that I've chosen. I don't know, just found it cool, and I liked black, so. Yippity yay, hippity yo. Bop 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 bop. And also, I'm making myself like really. I'm not sitting up, so I gotta. Because otherwise, I just look. I look really short. I look really like height. Like, I either look really tall or really short, and I'd rather just look like in the picture frame. You know, where my face is generally. Also, clips. We uploaded a lot of shorts, which was cool. Didn't know the schedule in the first place. Well, take it, add it to your phone roll. Take a picture. Take a couple pictures of the schedule. So you know, and you can look on your little phone and say, oh, there's the schedule. Garden. All right, I need to go to the Nether, I think, because that's where all the black stuff is. Unless I want to do concrete. I could do black concrete, but then I would need to gather a lot of squids, and I'm not sure how much squids I have. Probably not a lot. Well, I did have the, well, we had the one project that needed a lot of black concrete, but I think some of the black stone looks just a bit better than all that. Also, this is a little bit damaged, so if we find some XP, then we can go ahead and repair that. Minecraft. Sweet. Alright. Wonder if I should hold applications for this again. Cause you know it's become a server that's a bit dead at the moment. I mean you know, I play on it. I do. Oh wait, I need to change the category. Sheesh. Jeez. Let me change the category on that. Suck SMP. Nether time. Nether building. I'm just gonna call it that. Because I need to build out of the nether. Build out of nether thing. Also, we'll need to take a lunch break at some point. Another. Yeah, getting back into streaming. It's always weird. Because people are, well, people don't know the schedule anymore. Booty sharp. Usually get the notif and then join. I see. Yeah. People join from different ways. Sometimes it's the Discord notif, sometimes it's the actual Twitch notif itself. Which I usually join because of the Twitch notif, I feel. A lot of the times it's more the Twitch notif than anything. First of all, it comes out earlier, and so you know, it's a little bit shorter. It just kinda, it appears nicely in your little tab of notifications. Yeah, I get the Discord one and then the Twitch one. Yeah. I get both of them, but I feel like the Twitch one's a little bit more easy. Especially because it's it directly goes to it. Unless I'm just on Discord, which I am. I am on Discord quite a bit. I've been doing these daily journals, right? Which I can only probably talk about some of what I've said in them. But they're like a log of just different things. Hold up. Let us see. I can pull up a journal. Perhaps. Let me see. I've lost everything. Let's see. Okay, I love this. What can I talk about? Let's see. Okay, now can I talk about any of these? Try to. Oh yeah, we have this. We have these weird flavors of Funyuns in our thing. You know what I should do? Actually, instead of looking through these, I should look through the actual stream topics. Because I have a form now where you guys can suggest stream topics. If wanted. If you want to suggest any stream topics, you could put them there. Alright. Ranking movies. I could do a tier list. Food rating, frogs, origami. Music. I haven't been very musically inclined right now, but I am working on some art pieces. In English, I'm actually working on an art thing. That was that Crowley Faucher I got into talking about, or Crowley Scythe. Apparently Faucher also means mow, but I meant it to be scythe. I mean it to be scythe, you know, the more aggressive meaning. Versus mow, because, and then there's also some other definitions for what it could mean. I was like, man, French is complicated, but, yeah. No, I meant scythe when that translation is what I wanted for my character. Yeah, so I actually back on that storyline. So you guys know, Crowley was, they lived in this dome because their entire world was basically destroyed, you know, end of the world kind of situation. Last survivors preservating, they put out these domes to capture some of the life, because life's kind of crazy outside. I wonder if I could pull this actual like story up just so I have a better reference of it. 'Cause it's been a minute. It's definitely been a minute since I've heard my story and visited it. Let's see if I can pull it up, because I'm curious. What would it be called? What would it be called? It's definitely not going to be a book series. Is it going to be in here? I know hold up. Remind me later. Let's look in our Google Drive. Google Drive, come on. Okay. And voila. Okay, Drive. And let's find random. Creative writing. Oh, yeah, the prompt was to do a story about obsessions. And so I forget what their obsession was actually, but I could probably read it. A slim-bodied, fluffy, brown-haired high school student lays on a black mattress with blankets with various galaxy patterns on them. Some blue, purples, and greens, decorated across the starry island of Milky Ways and black holes dancing on the comforting plateau. A white nightstand with about 2 to 3 drawers filled with crochet supplies, rainbow looms, and a wide variety of colors of different rubber bands to make bracelets. The slice of the moon, kind of struggling here as you can see. The slice of the moon shining its cheesy smile through the simple-styled dotted curtain. Rain blotches the window, making it seem like the luminescent crescent is crying out its farewell, not thinking about how the moon felt, and more like any mother concerned about their electric bill. The sun slowly pulls out the nightlight for the daytime. By the bedside, a digital purple clock sang a small lullaby, "Your New Boyfriend," which erupted the everyday routine of Crowley Faucher. Crow rolled over, pushed against the bed till they reached a sitting position, and fought their way out of the soft sheets. Once they were up, Crow slowly made their way over to the sturdy wooden dresser, grabbing the granite handles and pulling them open. They sort through the clothing and find baggy black cargo pants with copious amounts with bunch of pockets. Pull them up and on, buttoning and zipping, up and over, in and out, a starry sweater with the galaxy and long-sleeved grasped their frame. Clasping a brown bag, pulling the strap up down diagonally across, they glanced at themselves in the mirror, then dipped their fingers in the cold white moisture. Hands ruffling through their hair, with the tip of their finger, they dipped in the gel. There I am. Crow grabbed their sturdy, intimidating boots, circling them into the feet slots. Sock, sock, shoe, shoe. The necks of the foot puppets were perking up, so Crow rolled them down, finding it more comfortable against their ankles. They'd been pacing pretty quickly, but stopped for a moment to peek out the window. An iron, clear geodesics dome reigns high above with its tempered glass that swirls with bright rays pouring into the plaza. Electric cars, some hovering, many not, whizzed in all different paths over stores, coffee shops, schools, libraries, and museums. On the outskirts of town, huge solar panels were directing a light towards a central metal pole, which sent light signals that powered the city. Through the world-ending depression, the increasing demand for the preservation of Earth grew. Plentiful amounts of preservation societies formed, aiming to reclaim their lives, and the outer planes once again protested for these precautions. Around 75 years ago, they'd been able to enjoy the bountiful, luscious grottos, various biomes, and unique wildlife, but through 9 centuries of industrialization rapidly increasing, the trees cried their final last leaves. Disease spread like wildfire, killing millions. So over the course of the 10 years, in a last-ditch effort, they had built the dome. Lucitropolis, nicknamed Lucide, had only about 100,000 residents, and more cities were being built to accommodate for the large population of survivors outside of the dome. It's mind-boggling that some people still live out there. Crow had been pressing many acts to send service to outsiders with official preservation spacesuits, OPSS, to decrease the number of deaths so they can have those people packed up in the cities as soon as possible. Basically, to grow the world economically. There were also government-officiated scientists that are observing the dragons. Dragons were discovered many years ago, and according to a majority of sources, they evolved from lizards that got infected by the blue virus. They used to all be blue, but as time went on, mutations of reds, oranges, greens, and purple variations developed. Dragons' main diet is blueberries. Also, almost anything infected with the blue virus, and molten lava birds. Scientists are investigating their behaviors and testing them as possible futuristic pets. The biomes have changed drastically too. Valleys of fungi, some standing nearly as tall as the redwoods once did, others about the size of a pocket nest. Insects and neighbors gnaw at the rock from the volcanoes. Crow's phone buzzed. School time, it read. Crow ran downstairs, whooshing past his mom. You better not miss the bus, Crow Fotcher, flicking the tongs out of the slot and then picking up a Pop-Tart out of the toaster, immediately placing it on a napkin, followed by grabbing their hoverboard to catch the bus. They buzz by a few blocks until the blue bus is in sight. It approaches the stop sign, which brings it to a pause. Crow takes that chance to board the bus. The bus is crowded and loud, yet Crow still manages to find a lonely seat waiting for them. They snap in their headphones and pull out a phone from their school bag. It's flooded with notifications, so they open the message app to catch up with what was going on. Sliding through the conversation, just the same old, Crow's neck cranes towards the window, and their mind becomes entranced in thought for a moment. It was like a witch's ominous pot of darkness that contained uncertain elements inside that were made to distort this realm. Or, more applicable to Crow, the terrible school lunches at Jamestown High. As the last batch of kids entered up the bus, its wheels huffed up the mound. Jamestown High was just ahead. Painted bricks plastered the exterior, a green blue sort of color. Grass looked like fields of weeds, dried up. Waving in the wind, a flag honored pools of responsibility that stem from bad mindsets, tsunamis worthy of workload, and the illusion of a bright future. It honored the impossible people instead of the plausible. Ugh, school. Grounding back to reality, Crow recalled the conversation between his friends. Did he really want to be like them? In his heart, they knew that answer, but in their mind, it was as if handheld washing the plates was enough. Putting them in the dishwasher was just excessive. And maybe he was just being dramatic, though it rarely felt like it. Cold air settles in as the bus hisses. Crow gathers her things, slouching shoulders, hauling his heavy bags slowly down the aisle. The mellow rhythmic sounds of the synchronized surrounds them. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Metal shakes and squeaks as they head out. As he walks towards the cement, their walking becomes more scrapey. Kids travel relatively quiet, some chatter, until they get into the commons room, where it is noticeably louder. You would think that he wouldn't notice it, but the fact is that noise-canceling headphones can only get you so far. They mainly serve as a distraction at this point. Crow heads to a shadowy hallway, his friend's hideout. Yeah. And that's some of it. That is some of the story. Yippee, story time. I know, right? And so now what we're doing with that character, now what's happening with that character is, they are being adapted to become a superhero for the superhero project that we have. And so their 3 powers that they have is shapeshifting, which by the way, in the previous story they did not have any of these superpowers. It's just for this story because that's what we're doing. Shapeshifting is OP. I know, but you know how I made them less OP? I gave them memory loss! Yo! Memory loss is their main weakness. Yeah. So basically, it's kind of cool because when you make memory loss a superhero's weakness, that leaves a lot of room for like game theories. Except it's not game theory, it's the story theory. It's like plot theory. And so now the theory has become, is any of the stuff that they're doing like real? Like, are they actually saving the planet from like these robots? Because there's like it's set again in a futuristic time because I just couldn't see it as like anything else. I was just like, in the future, maybe our brain manifests differently. And it could give us superpowers or something. I don't know. I just felt like it made the plot more interesting. So yeah, there's robots, and they live among society as like kind of, you know, they fight for equality and stuff. Technically they have fought for equality, but now it's become like robots are more important than humans, kind of. So there's like a robot patriarchy now. Robots are the most important thing, instead of like humans. And you know, all the human attributes that we have, it's just like technology is most important. Memory problems, just like me for real, I know. So, it's debatable on whether or not, Crow actually has these powers. So you just don't know. Like, it could all be hallucinated. And that's kind of what I wanted to, that's what I found really cool about this. So maybe they don't actually have any of these powers. And I thought about if I ever made it into episodes, that I would make it where one episode seems like it could be entirely plausible. And like they do have the powers, and then the next episode is like, there's no way this is real. I want it to be like that, because I feel like it would be interesting. If I did that. Like, one episode you'd be like, oh yeah, they totally could have done this. Like, this is definitely not something that you would hallucinate. It just doesn't make sense. And then the other times, it'd be very obvious that, like, maybe they could have been hallucinating. But you never know. You sometimes just What is this? What is this? No, 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 no. Don't be like one of those tests online. Shush, 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 shush. Shush, 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 shush. Yes. Sometimes. I walk on... I don't know. I don't really notice when I'm doing it. I don't really recall. I don't really remember. But yes, I have before. I used to walk up the stairs tippy-toeing. I would walk up those long stairs in like my chunky boots. Yeah, it's for the funsies. So I would do it as well. But I would have like these heel type of boots, and I would stand on the heel. I'd walk on my heels or I'd walk on my tippy toes. It just depended on one of the day. So yeah, my experience. With tippy toeing is definitely a thing I do. Very fun. I thought it was just because I used to like take a dance class, but you know, sure. Sure. My whole brand has just become draw your own conclusions. That's what my brand has become at this point. Draw your own conclusions. Do I have something neurologically wrong with me? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me, best friend. You tell me what my favorite color is. Cause I don't know. It changes like every day. Like, bruh. Dude, I really just don't. I don't feel like I have a favorite color. They're all just kind of quality, right? But then sometimes I won't like colors. And then I'll like them another day. Like, you know, that color's nice. There's a spider on my floor. Oh my gosh, my... Good luck. Ah. Are we just gonna keep zoning out, or we good? I used my hair dryer. Now, not sure about that, but okay. What, you trying to send a heat wave on the spider? You know, flirting with spiders is not it's not how you defeat them. Heat waves in the middle of ocean. No. Crisis. Ah, I don't feel like wearing the skin. My gosh. Just not the vibe. Why is my brain so discombobbled? Brain, stop being discombobbled. If a spider-human hybrid exists, maybe I would. Spider-Man? Oh. Spider-Man? No, not Spider-Man. Why not? Why not? Extra limbs kind of. Whoa! What? Whoa! 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 Extra limbs. Somebody is touch deprived. Whoa, whoa, buddy. Gonna need to back it up right there, BB. Why do I just... I'm backing up. I'm backing up, don't worry. I am worried. So how's the mental health? Okay, but here... Whoa! No, no, no. I'm not hearing you out on that. That is... No. Why? Why? No. Sirens. No. No. I disagree. They're like mermaids, but worse. Nuh-uh. Like the yeah! The mystical creature that sings at you to lure you in?
Channels on YouTube.
No, it's better. What do you mean? It's not better. Gaslighting via voice is not better than mermaids. Because mermaids sing and it doesn't, you know, allure you. I mean, sirens are cooler than mermaids, but dating-wise, no. I'd rather date, like, a mermaid versus a... Men are great. Men. I'd rather date a merman than, yeah. I have an entire Pinterest board on sirens, but they're no. Well, that says something about your love life. If you wanna date a siren. Yeah. Well, we know what Boober, his love life is pretty empty. Cause he's looking for sirens. A mythical creature. Listen. No. Stop it with your fictional crushes. Me had a couple in the past. What do you- Whoa! What do you mean you captured a siren? Excuse me? No, let me have my fictional crushes. No more. Keith and Lance, though. Anyways. Spider-Man. Peter Parker. Wait, let me... Oh. Okay, Lotar's kinda, but his personality is trash. Okay, but I would want to be friends. Really? Only friends? Man. No lovers? Only friends, though. For the web Bennervent. Sorry, he's a little bit too sticky for me. I am standard. I mean, he is. I mean, his webs, they're sticky. Why? It's just true. You can't argue with fact. He is a little bit too sticky. It's like dating, it's like trying to date a plunger for real. Spider-Man's a plunger. Oh, wow. Yeah, anyways. Spider-Man on the Cadillac be like... a jump in the Spider-Man. A jump in the Spider-Man. Jump in the Cadillac, girls, put some miles on it. You know, I just realized what that song's about. No, it's about a Cadillac, guys. I just realized what the car looked like, obviously. Can I see? Yeah. Cadillac. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it. Ah! 'Cause you deserve it, baby. You deserve it all. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it all. Oh my gosh, it's quartz. I need quartz. Oh my gosh, it's quartz, guys. I love me some quartz. Yeah, some quartz. Quartz, but I'm squatting. Oh my gosh, you know what would be funny, haha? If there was like a workout in Minecraft. I need a shower for dinner. Wait, you need a shower for dinner? If someone was like having a squat sesh, imagine this on your TV. Squat, squat, squat and jump, squat and jump. That on your TV. POV. Yeah, that would be silly. Okay. Go to your bathroom squats. See ya. Yay, dancing dinosaur. Quads. Where does one go? I'm lost. Very, very lost. Oh wait, it's probably this way. I'm less lost, chat. Why is this red when it could be blue? Why red fire when blue fire? It only spawn on this. Oh wait, actually that makes sense. It only spawns on the soul sand, doesn't it? Whee! I love how I just wander around the nether and then I find my way. Not like I go anywhere too far though. Not usually. Ah, yo, chill! Yeah, you wanna fight? Hello. I'm surprised that gas isn't like comboing me right now, but it is what it is, right? The ghost doesn't want to combo me. I won't complain. Okay. Not really seeing anything up here. Hold up. Okie dokie Loki. Lots of skeletons up here, but... Oh, I think I found the place. Let us go. Let us enjoy our life. Hello, skeleton. Numeral... I don't even know what numeral you would be. Numeral something. Wow, there's a lot of fire and blocks here. Okay, now I gotta find where the portal is, because I've kind of... There's another fortress, so it's not over there. So it must be down here. Now we've got lots of black blocks to build. I feel like Minecraft should have another armor set. I just want there to be more armor sets that you can get, and I want them to have different perks to them. Kind of like in I don't know, I just like when they become very customizable. Like they added the turtle armor helmet, which is neat. And they added elytras. Although I do prefer to have the elytras in a way where just in a way where it's not so much, I guess. That makes any sense. Inside is a pig. Wasn't a pig in there. Oh, I see a problem occurring. Wait, how's this going? Wait, is it going down? It's going down, right? Okay, yeah, that chest has a lot. Chest does not have any so far. Okay, so what is... Okay, this chest is... That chest is going down there. Wait, it should be. Huh. Those are full. What is happening here? That should be going into that chest, and that should be going into that chest. This should have stuff in it. Does that back chest have anything? Oh. No, my dear. Does the back chest have anything in it? No, I didn't. Stop. I want to check the chest. See if it has anything. No, it does not. So is there a problem up here? Other than this one being too full. There are a lot more going now. There you go. And there you go. There are lots of eggs. Okay, but that system's working pretty good, so that's good to see. Good to see, of course. That's gonna fill up very quickly, though, I feel. So, let's go ahead and get some chests. Shall we? Because we're gonna need it. Quartz. Quartz can go in here. Netherrack can obviously... Could put some of this blackstone away, because likely won't need all of it at the moment. I could put this here as well. Oh, that stuff. Coal's good to have on you. So, collected all this. Yippee yay. You know what I feel like doing? I feel like... Is this even... Yeah, no, I could make another one. Let's see. You know what, guys? I do feel like I should make another SMP, just in general. Because this SMP is, it's had its time. It had its time to enjoy it and everything, but, you know, I feel like we should just start over. What do you guys think? And I can invite people and then we could call it something different as well. yeah, I don't know. I want to start over. I want to, yeah. I want to rebuild the house and get all the netherite again, because it sounds cozy. It sounds like a good idea since it's been non-active for quite a bit, so I feel like a restart could really help, especially because like there was so many downfalls. Maybe I'll still keep it open, because I mean I can't really, like, if people want to join they could still join if they want, but nothing's stopping them. But I just feel like yeah, I feel like I should start over. I feel like that could be cool. Alright, well, I think, guys, we're gonna go ahead and raid someone if we have people. I don't know. Know if we will, but yeah, okay, maybe we don't have anyone to raid today. We might not, which is okay. It's alright. Yeah, that's alright. Okay. No one to raid today, so we're gonna end. Do a little bit of a ending. Yeah. I'm ready. Bye everyone. Have a good day. Ending for today because tired and other reasons. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you everyone for coming as usual, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Yep. Which is gonna be tomorrow.